Hello there. If you're wondering what it's like to drive in Guernsey in the Channel Islands, you're in the right place. Welcome on board the van. So we are on our way towards St Sampson's, the bridge, and you're going to see exactly what it's like driving on the little roads here in Guernsey. So if you've been before, welcome back. If you're new to the channel, this channel will show you exactly what it's like to live in Guernsey. I live here and I do drive-alongs and walk-alongs, all places of interest. So if you think you're interested in that sort of thing, you may consider subscribing. And if you do like this video, give it a thumbs up, that would be very much appreciated. So off we go. We got the camera mounted on the dashboard as usual. We are on sort of a medium-sized road for Guernsey. The speed limit's going to be around 25 to 35 miles per hour. The maximum would be 35. A little garage on the left there. Just look out for cars pulling past. So we're going to drive all through the bridge. We're going to go along Balwa Avenue and we end up at Victoria Avenue. So we've got a nice little sample drive. So if you're interested in maybe coming here on holiday and want to hire a hire car, this is very much what it's like, a real life view of driving on the road. So if you have driven in Guernsey, let me know in the comments below, because I'm always interested in knowing if you've got any stories. So this is a typical Guernsey boss in front. They are actually quite big for the size of the roads, and to be honest with you, sometimes I do sort of think they shouldn't be on the roads because there really isn't a lot of room to pass sometimes. But you know, I think they have got the uses. There is smaller bosses as well, but they are used quite well. So if you see in the distance, do you see those big two chimney stacks? There's one, then another one just slightly to the right. They are Guernsey Power Station. So this is where the sort of only power station is on the island. So we're heading towards a place locally known as the Bridge, which is like a little shopping village, I suppose you'd describe it as. I've done a video actually of a walk along. I'll leave the link in the description if you want to see it a bit more in detail. So let these people cross, and we're going to turn right in a minute, and you can see we've got Iceland in front. You'll be familiar with Iceland, but if you're watching from other parts of the country, Iceland's like a frozen food supermarket. There's quite a lot of them in Guernsey and the UK. So the speed limit's 25. You can see there's a little bit of a build-up of traffic as we enter the bridge, and there's a little harbour here as well, St Sampson's Harbour. Nice little shopping area, local shops, you know, normal sort of thing, nothing special. It's not a really high-tech shopping village, far from it. It's very much a local place, I would say, but always worth a look if you're visiting the island. So we've got a little mini roundabout coming up, zebra crossing to look out for. So this is, I would say, we're entering the bridge now. So you see all the shops on the right. This is where you have the pavement or the pedestrianisation area, so you can walk along there. Can I go around this boss? Yeah. So yeah, as I was mentioned, all the shops on the right. There's a pharmacy. There's you know, cafes. There's takeaway food outlets. There's a bank down here. There's a jewellers. There's a sports shop. You can pretty much find anything you want down here. A lot of the shops have been down here for a long time. There's a lady enjoying her ice cream. It's quite a warm day today. I'm going to follow it round to the left. You may recognise quite a few of the shops. That shop across the road, you see that blue shop in blue, Fletcher Sports. Fletcher Sports used to have a shop in town. I think they may still well have, actually. So we've got travel agents on the right, and of course the clock tower on the left. And a little harbour the left. Quite a few boats in there at the moment. And in the distance, just on the horizon, you can see the island of Herm. Just make it out now and again. Herm Island is really nice. It's about 3 miles away. Again, have a look around my channel, because I've got a video when I visited Herm. I filmed it and I showed you what it's like to stay at the hotel there called the White House. It's always nice, a trip to Herm. It's about a 20-minute boat ride. So we're at Balwa Avenue. This is known as Balwa Avenue. Speed limit's back to 35 miles per hour. And of course, driving is very different to driving in other parts of the world. We have filter and turn systems. We have small roads. And also in Guernsey, you do have to mount the pavement a lot to get past traffic sometimes. You wouldn't necessarily have to mount the pavement on a road like this. You can see there's plenty of room, but if you do drive around in Guernsey and you go to some small little roads, there is no other way of passing than to mount the pavement, but you do have to be very careful. There's no pedestrians on there. So this part of the island is the east coast of the island. I live on the west coast, which is about probably 20-25 minute drive away, the quickest route. And we have the sea on the left. Just to the left, if you did look out to sea on a nice day, you'd see the island of Jersey, which is our sister island. Jersey's slightly bigger in population and physical size. Not mega busy. I think it's probably around 20 to 30,000 higher population than Guernsey, around there. Probably not exact, but it gives you an idea. So we're heading towards St. Peter Port, which is the capital of Guernsey. We don't actually head all the way in, so I'm going to turn off down a road before we get there. So you can see you've got the cycle path on the left, so it's great if you're cycling into work or you're just going for a bike ride. You can stay off the main road. Before I mentioned the filter and turn system, and I do talk about quite a lot actually in the videos, but the filter and turn system is fairly unique to Guernsey. You basically just take your turns, one car goes and the other goes and the other goes. They work really well if you know how to use them. If you don't, they don't work quite as well. So we're heading down road on the right, Victoria Avenue. Let me just show you down this little road. So this road I'm going down, it's not a road that particularly would take you on to anywhere else, if that makes sense, because this road just ends. So you're either going to be going to a business down here or you'll live down here, but you wouldn't use it as a route to get to anywhere because it does not go to anywhere. You just come to a dead end basically. You got to be careful driving down here because the cars sometimes are parked each side. They're always parked on the left, but they're sometimes parked on the right as well. You see, so you've got to swerve in and out. There's a lot of yellow lines on the pavements, which, as you'll know, means no parking. You see a lot of learner drivers down here practicing. So what's down here, you're wondering? Well, I'm heading down here because the building down here I'm going to, because there's a gym here. So see that building in the distance on that dark blue right in front, quite a big building. That's a gym, and it's also studios for classes and things, for fitness classes. It used to be Guernsey Bowl, but it's been changed into a gym called Anytime Fitness. You can see the doors are there. So I'm just driving around the back. Yeah, it used to be years ago the Guernsey Bowl, but that's been gone for quite some time. Bit of a shame, but maybe wasn't used enough. And you can see there's parking around the back. There's parking on the left here. You can also park around the back, so the parking hasn't changed from when it was the Guernsey Bowl. It's the same layout. Round we go. Yeah, you sometimes see learner drivers in here. Thanks for watching. Click the screen to watch another video, and don't forget to subscribe. Until the next time, take care, and I'll see you in the next video.